Alright, so I'm doing my first video here, coming back to a review video. I did a video on the Zeus Air headphones a while back. This one's going to be on the HP Pavilion that I've had for probably over a year now. So that computer, I just opened it up. We're going to go over it today. I'm booting it up now. I want to show you guys right away. A lot of times the boot up takes a while, so I hit the power button, hitting some keys, trying to wake it up. However, I was just using this a little bit ago to get set up for the video, and obviously that doesn't help it start any faster. Sorry if there's any smudges on the screen. I've been using that a little bit as well, so clear that off for you guys a little bit. But anyways, I'm going to keep letting you guys see how long this takes to boot up. I'll go over there we go. Then I'll go over the specs. Maybe not. So anyways, I'll go over the specs right away while this keeps trying to boot up. It has an Intel Pentium processor. We're looking at about 4 gigabytes of RAM, so not a lot there. 450 gigabytes hard drive, so you guys should have plenty of storage on there if you need it. Battery life, looking at about 7.5 to 8.5 hours of battery life, and I'd say using it, as far as the battery life goes, you can definitely get through a day with it. Unless you're just using it 8.5 hours straight, it might go on you, but if you're using it a few hours there, a few hours here, a few hours there, you'll get through a day or two with it, no problem. I never had really a problem at all with the battery life. The weight, 3.06 pounds. Now, it's not too bad. This is a 2-in-1, so it does flip into a tablet. It has a 360 flip. I'll show you that later. A little heavy for a tablet. Fine for a regular computer if that's what you're using it for. We have dual speakers, so they come out on the bottom of each side. So on the right side and the left side, there's some speakers just right on the edge there. And then for our graphics, it's an HD graphics, or Intel HD graphics, excuse me. And then we're looking at 11.6-inch display, if it comes on. And then last but not least, it has HP fast charging, which is another thing I figured I'd throw out there. It says it goes from 0 to 90% in 90 minutes. Now, you know, for fast charging nowadays, that's actually not very fast, but it does have that 0 to 90, so it's going up about 1% a minute, just so you guys know that that is part of what this laptop brings. There we go, we're on now. Let me go to full screen. This is what we're looking at with the laptop. So I'll go over maybe the brightness next. So we're looking at minimum brightness, so pretty dim, but if you're in really low lighting conditions, or you're maybe using your computer with the light off, watching Netflix or something before you go to bed, you could maybe get a little bit dimmer than that. And then brightness, full brightness does right. I've used it inside, haven't really had a problem. I don't know if you'd want to use this outside though, not necessarily as much because of the brightness, but the screen has a lot of glare on it, so if you're trying to use this in too bright of conditions, or like outside with the sun hitting it in the wrong spot, that might be hard for you to see the screen even with our full brightness on this laptop. Next thing we'll go over is the sound a little bit for you guys. So again, it has those dual speakers, one on each side. I'm going to put one of the speakers up to the mic and listen to one of my older videos here.
So you actually have a choice if you wear AirPods on one side, so it's going to fit everybody.
So there's our full volume.
Comes with the charger, and we'll get to the headphones right now. Basically, you got two headphones. They slide out pretty easy. You just push them over off the magnet.
So the full volume isn't that loud. Again, that was just one side. It's shooting out of both sides, so the speakers do have good separation. So they do sound alright. I'd say they're mid to like low range sound. You're not going to get any bass at all out of this. You know, you maybe even say like very slightly like tinny sound with the speakers. So not looking at a whole lot there, although it'll get you through. I mean, you can hear anything that you're listening to. It's not hard to listen to. You can, it's still pretty clear, so or at least clear enough, excuse me, to know how much you're listening to and have maybe play a song or two on there if they don't have too much bass or anything like that. So yeah, I'd say mid to low on the speaker range, not getting anything too crazy out of there. As far as my experience with the computer in the last, say, maybe year and a half that I've had it, now it's pretty slow. You saw the boot up time. It takes a while. It takes a while to load a new page. It takes a while to open a video. You know, it's got the Pentium processor, only 4 gigabytes RAM. It's not very fast. Again, it is a low range laptop, so you're looking at less than like $400 if you do buy it. But that said, it's hard to use sometimes because it is slow and it does lag and it takes a while for whatever you're doing, even if it's just opening a tab. So maybe I can show you guys that right now. I just click the button to open a new tab. Let's see how long it takes for that to open. Loading. Still loading. So again, taking a second just to do that. So it can get a bit frustrating to use for this computer. But again, I had to use it for a year. I basically had a personal training certificate that I was studying for, trying to get, so I needed a laptop. Didn't have a lot of money at the time, so I went ahead and bought this because it was cheaper. And now through my experience, it was slow. I need to upload, and I'm doing some more YouTube stuff now, so I needed something faster to upload those videos. So I went ahead and bought a new Dell Pavilion, Dell Pavilion, or not Pavilion. I'm saying the name of this computer. A new Dell Inspiron. It has quite a bit more. I think it has a little bit more storage. Has better RAM, better processor. So I'll probably go and do another video of that later. If you want to see that video, give this one a thumbs up. So back to this computer, anyways. It does have that 360 implementation. So that new tab did load. You're gonna flip it around. Then you get into our tablet mode. So for a tablet, what I will say, it does work. It's kind of bulky. It's pretty thick, and for that 3.06 pounds, it's heavy for a tablet. So I don't think you're going to want to use it in the tablet mode very much at all, because it kind of gets heavy holding that there with it being that heavy. You're going to want to use it more as just a regular laptop. It's going to work a little bit faster than that anyways. It still is a little bit more glitchy when you're touching the screen and using it that way. So that's everything with the 360. So again, as far as if I would recommend this computer for anybody, I'd say if you are definitely not a power user, if you're looking to get a laptop, you want simple Google searches, maybe a YouTube video here or there, and you're willing to let it wait to load a little bit now and again, but you're going to still get those search results and you're going to have a computer at a cheaper price, it might work for you. I'd also recommend maybe even going with something else, just like a laptop that isn't a 2-in-1, because just a regular laptop that's not a 2-in-1 will probably be at least this fast. Excuse me. At a little bit of a cheaper price, because because you can't flip the screen and basically touch the screen. So I'd say maybe even go for something a little bit cheaper. If you're going to get something like this anyways, get something else with a Pentium Intel processor. If you're going to go with a lower price, I don't really recommend this for you. Again, if you have very light use, you might be able to get it. Otherwise, you guys, this has been my next video on our HP Pavilion. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my video, and thanks for watching.